Hi, good morning everyone. It's Tuesday, November 9th. It's 10:30 a.m. here in Chicago. This is a really quick video. So, Jay Marvelous, you know I really like Jay Marvelous. He released a new video, I think yesterday. I'm going to put the link in the comment section. And he's just talking about, the music industry and what goes on that I feel like a lot of people know about by now, but a lot of people still don't know about it or they still don't believe it. He also covers the Travis Scott incident, and he has some clips at the beginning of certain people talking, one guy who was at the event and what he witnessed. And I just thought it was interesting, and it ties into the one that I posted 2 days ago with what Cassidy said. Jay Marvelous, his vid is like 25 minutes or maybe less, I forgot, but he goes into a lot more detail. Cassidy just said a real quick sentence, and if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't. But Jay Marvelous is pretty much just going into more detail of what Cassidy was talking about. So I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to post it. And it's interesting when he talks about McDonald's and their involvement with a lot of the wickedness that goes on. And I don't know if you guys remember, this was like years ago. I want to say, like 8 years ago or more. Those kids in the UK that were running their mouth to the guy who was recording them. And they were talking about what they witnessed when they were with their father, because their father is into like sacrificing babies and stuff. And they were talking about how they drink the baby's blood, and they were talking about how sometimes it's done in these little random rooms in McDonald's, sometimes it's done in the back of churches. So the whole thing is interesting. All these people ain't lying, all these people ain't conspiracy theorists. This stuff is really happening. But I know that a lot of people already know that. Anyway, so I'm going to put the link in the comment section. Ain't nobody really probably trying to hear that this early in the day, but just save it to watch later. Or make sure you link it to check it out later or something, because it's a really good video. I really like Jay Marvelous. Sometimes he's a little too I don't want to say apologetic, but he feels like he has to make all of these disclaimers. Well, maybe because he reaches so many people, it starts to get riskier and riskier the more people you start to reach. That's probably why. And listen to what he talks about the frequency in music. But a lot of people knew that too. I remember, who was it? I think XXXTentacion was talking about that too. That has a lot to do with the things they need to happen, for this type of wickedness to occur. It has to do with the frequencies and stuff like that in the music. It's really interesting. It's not too long. Save it to watch later, even if you ain't trying to hear it right now. Oh, okay, so I'll put that link. But also, just in case anybody doesn't know, I heard that Errol Spence plans on being at the Bud fight, and I heard he pretty much wants next. I knew it. I knew Errol would come through. I just knew it. I'm a huge Bud fan, but I'm an Errol fan too. And I knew Errol would probably do something like that. I knew it. I know a lot of people are really on a hype train for Jerron Boots Ennis right now, including myself. I'm on a huge Jerron Boots Ennis hype train. But the difference between me and a lot of other people, well, not just me, but me and a lot of other people, a lot of people think Boots is just going to breeze through and just be undisputed. I think, well, I guess it depends. This is assuming he'll get the fights he wants. If he is able to get a Spence fight and a Bud fight, I don't think they'll be easy for anybody. I think they'll be tough fights. I think so. But it has to happen first. They both have to agree first. But anyway, yeah, so that'll be interesting. I got all excited talking about it, but then I remembered, hey, wait a minute. Boxing doesn't work that way. He probably won't even get those fights for the next 8 years and Spence and Bud will be gone. That's how things are working out right now. But yeah, so back to J Marvelous. Check out the link. Thank you for listening and have a good day.